Now joined by first-year head coach at Kiski Area, Corey Smith, as his team postseason bound. And first off, Coach, congratulations. I know that this has to mean a lot to get to the playoffs. What was your reaction when your team officially clinched a postseason spot this season?
I was so happy for my guys for all the hard work that we had put in. We had set a goal, of course, to go for the section. We knew when that wasn't happening throughout the season, the goal was to get the wins to get into the playoffs, and that's exactly what we did. We persevered. A couple things throughout the season. Went through a couple injuries and COVID, but we buckled down and we played through it.
And 15-7 overall record, pretty impressive. 6-6 in the section. It took to the final section game, however, to clinch it. Is there maybe a benefit to qualifying at the very end and trying to carry that momentum into the postseason then?
Yes, I had said that to my guys, that this game that game at Latrobe was very big. To get back on the winning streak, we could come off a bad loss from Penn Hills, but just get back some confidence back, with myself as well and the coaching staff, but most importantly, the players, to get that confidence, to get our guys going again. And I believe we're going to be ready to go next Monday.
How important was it with you in your first season at the helm to get off to the good start of winning the first 5 games, including that first section game on the road?
It was very important to set the standard. And, it's the standard for Kiski Area basketball is, of course, the section and playoffs. But, that standard is set in stone right from year one. And I'm hoping and I'm praying, the guys coming up through our program and it knows, that hard work pays off, and knows, the mentality and the hard work that you have to do and to compete in our section, because we have a very hard section and great coaches in the section as well.
I think one thing that I was really impressed by when I saw your team in the victory against Franklin Regional back in December was that you got so many contributors who were juniors or sophomores. It wasn't just a senior-laden group that was producing everything for you. What have you seen in terms of the growth of those younger players throughout the season?
They've grown a lot. Jason Flynn, unfortunately, we lost him for the season. But Isaiah Gonzalez, another sophomore, I think he is an upcoming player in the whole WPIAL. I think he is really going to be a name that a lot of people talk about. And, I know this is my son, but he leads us. He leads our team. He is the coach on the floor, and he's only a junior as well. So, I'm not looking forward to next year yet, but I am. We got to take care of business this year.
Talking to Corey Smith, head coach of Kiski Area. So you knew you were in the playoffs in 5A, which is a 16-team bracket. You end up getting the number 9 seed going against number 8 Hampton. The significance of that is Hampton, just one spot better in terms of the seeding, gets the home matchup. What was your expectations for where you might be seated and your reaction when you finally saw it?
I kind of figured I tried to do my own bracket and stuff, and I had put us in between 8 and 10. So I was right in the middle. But I was a little disappointed that we got 3rd in the section, and they were 4th in their section, and they got a seed higher than us. So maybe their non-conference games had a lot to do with it. And my non-conference games this year, I had nothing to do with. It was already set in stone. So that is the plan moving forward. To get better competition, to get the better teams on our non-section schedule. But I kind of put that on us and the team as well. I think if we would have got the Franklin at home and both the McKeesport games, if we would have took care of business, then we would have had a home game as well.
Just curious, in your own bracket, did you have Laurel Highlands or Newcastle as the top seed?
Laurel Highlands.
Okay, so you and the committee were on the same page with that one. Going against Hampton, I know the 8-9 matchup, most people say, well, that's going to be a competitive one. It should be 2 fairly evenly pitted teams. What have you seen from the Talbots?
Like I said, I went tonight. I went to see them versus Butler. There, first of all, the head of the team, Coach Lafko, I believe the last name is. He is a legend around here. He has over 500 wins, I believe. He's been around. He's a great coach. When I was at Armstrong, we played versus Hampton, so I'm kind of familiar with him. And I remember them being in the Kiski section as well when I used to go watch the games. I know they're going to be well coached. They're going to be well prepared. You know, the big boy is I don't know his name. He's all 6'8". Guards can shoot. So, like you said, the 8-9 matchup is going to be a good matchup. I believe it's going to be, a very good game. I guess we'll see next Monday at 7 o'clock.
And ultimately, if you're going to score the victory, what will be the keys?
We got to play our game. We're going to play our game, what we did all year long. I'm going to have my boys prepared. We got to start off fast. That's been a kind of our burden, I guess. That's per se that we start off slow in the games that we had lost, and then it's tough, bouncing back. So that's my goal, is to start off fast and to make sure that we're up and we're ready to go.
Well, Corey, congratulations. Great to see the Cavaliers back in the playoffs, and good luck against Hampton.
Thank you.